Or is Dixon the name of a reindeer?
Walking Dead.
Vixen.
Blitzen.
Rudolph.
Vixen's also, isn't it?
Donner and
I don't think Dixon's on there.
Vixen.
You know, when people can do the very first line of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer where they list off the other 8, I'm always like, that's insanely impressive.
You remembered 8 things, and I am impressed.
You remembered 8 things that rhyme.
I know Donner, Blitzen,
Comet, Cupid,
Vixen.
Because it starts...
And Donner and Vixen.
Donner.
It's because the song starts out, you know Dasher and Dancer and Comet and Vixen. Something.
But who knows them?
I know. That's the thing. It's like, you know. It's like, no, the one I know is Rudolph.
Right.
And he's left out of every other version of Santa. Like,
Oh gosh, we've been recording this whole time, haven't we? Dang it!
I'm gonna adjust the microphone.
Oh, that's not good news for the bloops. Hello to all of you Discordians who are now having a real hearty laugh at my inability to know the 8 reindeer. Oh, I'm really bummed right now.
Dancer, Prancer.
This is like the time I uploaded 7 minutes of raw footage to the internet on accident. Like, I got 1,000 comments in like an hour.
Like, this is the best video I've ever made.
And it was really just people being like, what happened? Okay, let's go ahead and actually do some stuff here. And how many minutes in? 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
It's because Derek wants to get that pre-video reindeer banter.
He wanted that pre-video reindeer banter.
It's gold.
You know, reindeer conversations are really good and like timely here in September.
Yeah. Who's the smelly donkey?
Who is what? Smelly donkey. Ah.
And who's the reindeer?
Olaf quotes. Always good. And okay, so he secures the halves of the scarabs. And okay, so he secures the scarab easily enough, but then immediately trusts the guy who stole the other half and apparently had to slit some throats to do so? I really stumbled on the end of that. Good times. Good times.
Slipped on some throats.
You wanna know what's great though? Is that now that we have the bloops, every time I mess up, I'm like, that was on purpose for you guys. I'm looking out. This is entertainment value through and through. Somehow, but then immediately trust the guy who just stole the other half. Am I even on the right line?
Yeah, there you are.
What are we doing here? Oh, I'm so disoriented for you guys. But then immediately trust the guy who stole the other half of the scarab to go in for him.
It was a good attempt at just trying to get there.
Just plowing right on through. He trusts the guy who stole the other half to go into the cave and Steve the pirate. Try not to laugh.
Oh, yeah.
It's a tough day. It's a tough day. Single step in, this is what happens. Before he can even get Aladdin into the cave, he has to figure out who even is
The diamond in the rough.
Oh, we'll just do that.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I did it on purpose. I feel like Aladdin's whole thing is he is super charismatic and super
Resourceful.
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 He's resourceful.
Resourceful. He has
He'll
force
come through
powers.
with force.
He has midichlorians. But either way, I guess it doesn't really matter because Jasmine likes him, except for the fact that he's not a prince. Or is he? But then he isn't again, even though he wished. This is one of those, it's hard to do because you're like toggling back and forth. For a fairly short line, there was a lot of information in that.
Almost.
Fortunately, in an unbelievable amount of luck, Aladdin finds a... The way I said it in my head was very funny. And then it didn't come out that way. But then after Jafar...
Jafart.
That's a sucky name. I can see why he was picked on so much in high school, which led to him having a power complex.
I'm glad my name's not Jafar.
What's up, you fart? Did you fart?
Oh man, it was probably also the pet bird. Like you,
Yeah. Maybe you don't figure out that annoying bird.
you are not a pirate. But then after... This happens to me every time I have a good giggle. I can't do it if you guys are laughing. Now I'm sweating.
A sip of hot coffee.
It's cold coffee. Thank you very much. Okay, we can do this. But then after Jafar... I just can't shake it. I'm having real trouble here. Jasmine could just say... What's up?
I was also thinking that she could also wish for pants with pockets in them. That was making me smile. Sorry.
Pants with pockets.
A full-length shirt or pants with pockets in them, you know.
Any of those things would be great.
It made me smile. Sorry.
That's okay. And then she can just hand Aladdin. And then with her new fancy pants, she can hand Aladdin.
Yes!
And then with her new fancy pants...
Crushing it, guys.
And then with her new fancy... Jay, like 6 tries from now, we'll get it. Like, I'm not worried.
We're good.
Jay, my question for you and everyone else is, what would you wish for if you had your own genie? Be sure to leave the thoughts in the towel section down below.
Jasmine.
Jasmine. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Wrap
Wrap it up!
Woo!
Woo!
After the show!
God, that was long.
Right after the show!